Charles H. Paul. I was born in Oland, California. I still live in Oland, California. I live on a ranch and cattle. Now it's on row crop. And get back to Foggia again. One of them said it was cold. I remember the mud. We had mud. Everywhere we went was mud. The runways got so they just go up and down, and you didn't know if you was going to make it to the end of the runway or not. We always did, except one Limey didn't make it one night. And I was a top turret engineer or gunner. My job was to kind of bellhop the pilots, light their cigarettes when they got back down low elevation, put their flak suits on going, and helmets. And my job on landing and taking off was to run the flaps and call the airspeed. Then when it come to his dad, I was in top turret, and I looked back and this airplane was falling way behind. And I saw one pursuit plane fly by real fast, and the airplane dived. I thought they were shot down. And I found out later that some of them got pushed out, bailed out, but the airplane made it back home again. Then they don't always tell quite the truth over there, because on one of my missions, Abel, Baker, and Charlie got shot down, just one right behind the other. And my pilot pulled up at number one. We was flying dog. When he got back, Sergeant Stripes says no airplanes were lost that day.
Abel, Baker, Charlie, and Dog were designations for the different parts of the formation.
Yeah, they had seven designations, on back down. We generally flew Dog for some reason. That's number 4 down underneath. Then another scare you'd get once in a while, maybe you'd get a pilot who's number 1 is nervous and he pulls back on the throttle over the bomb run, and here you look up and see these bomb bay doors open. You never know what second those bombs are coming down. And that happens, not to us, but to others. I don't know too much going on.
How many missions did you fly?
35 legal, 56 otherwise. Because we flew so many missions, we got 2 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then they took them away. And so I just kept counting them until I got my 35, and that ended up 56. I thought that was kind of a dirty deal, but that's the way it was.
You had mentioned earlier that you flew with a lot of different crews.
Oh, yes.
What was
I
the
lost
reason
my
that
crew
happened?
the first mission they went on. There you are 3,000 miles away from home and don't know a soul. Kind of sets you back a bit. Then my co-pilot and I, he made first pilot. We got to flew about 14, 15 missions. We was on the ground and that crew went down. So then you get on another bunch. And like a fool, I volunteered for my last mission. We got number 3 engine knocked clear off. And the pilot and co-pilot, they were new and they wanted to go to Switzerland and get out of the war. You don't generally tell a pilot what to do. But I said, if you go to Switzerland, I'm going to turn you in because we can make it on 3 engines easy. And we made it easy on 3 engines.
You had mentioned before your experience in flying through anti-aircraft fire. Give us your view about the accuracy that was demonstrated by the German anti-aircraft crew as you are approaching your target.
Well, the 88s were pretty accurate. The 105s weren't very accurate. Like when you went to Udine up in northern Italy, well, they put the guns on top of the mountains on both sides, and we flew for the valley. Man, they were just knocking the heck out of them. Then on certain towns, some of them are really good. And when they finally get your elevation, they'll shoot in a broad, boom, 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 boom. Because when you just shoot out, that don't mean much because they don't know where you're at, you know. They're going off under us, over us. But when they start getting accurate, that's when they start knocking them down. I don't want to talk more about it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your taking the time.
Thank